So this, I'll tell you, in 1943, Calcutta Coffee House, what you saw, it wasn't there as a coffee house, okay? Though there was a College Street Coffee House, there were 2 or 3 coffee houses there where students used to go. There were 3 categories of food, okay? One was tea and cutlet, one was tea and another kind of something I've forgotten, and the base level was tea and aloo chips. जो सबसे कंगले होते थे, they used to have tea and aloo chips, and I've got it on record as an audio memory because that was a part of our Calcutta research from 80-year-old, 85-year-old, 90-year-old people. And the aloo chips were looking very fika. So we put 2 aloo wedges for aloo chips because for me, those 2 aloo chips in the plate looked just like what Byomkesh was feeling in his head. I mean, call me obscure, but
We'll call you.
so but anyway, aloo chips was the lowest grade of Kangla food that college students used to have with and aloo wedges.
So the wedges is a cinematic liberty for the chips.
Wedges is a cinematic liberty for the chips, and the reason why Byomkesh is crazy about aloo bhaja is Sharadindu Banerjee, when he used to write, and this is from the horse's mouth, okay, from somebody who used to know him personally, he would put a bowl of aloo bhaja wedges, his wife would put a bowl of aloo bhaja, and he would walk up and down and up and down and up and down, and slowly the aloo bhaja would finish and another bowl would be replenished. Sharadindu, his aloo bhaja carb diet was his writing, whatever, totka. So that's where it comes from.
Okay. Someone asked me about the whole connect with the 40s. There's a book, a novel called Kalo Bhromor. It's by Nihar Ranjan Gupta. Was that a reference? Or, I mean, the whole part of it?
Very interesting question. The opium part is from Sharadindu. In Shottan Neshi, I don't know. Okay. So, this is becoming a bong conversation. So,
we'll open up to
no, sure.
Bong as well.
No. So the bongs never do that. Okay. So, as a Delhi Jat bong who's half a non-bong, let me tell you, this is becoming a bong conversation. Masla ye hai कि लोग we have, all of us, have grown up on the books of Sharadindu. मसला ये है कि बंगाली पूछ रहे हैं कि किताब से ये कितनी अलग है, and whatever difference it is, why is it so? Why aren't you going back to the source and doing exactly what the book says? There's nothing wrong with the question. I'm just telling you what is the problem here. So, in Bengali fiction, as you so rightly pointed out, Kalo Bhromor is the name of another villain in another detective series called Kiriti Roy. In that also, he is a doctor. He is a very suave, smooth doctor, of course a westernized doctor, not a homeopathic doctor like our Guha. In real life, in external life and in real life, he is Shakal. He is Shakal, he is more than Shakal. And he's got his he's got his connections with Rangoon, Burma. That's one villain in Bengali detective and series, and the detective is called Kiriti Roy, another very famous guy. So, if Byomkesh is Sherlock, Kiriti Roy is something like Poirot. I'm just saying, so that's one. This trope of the doctor as the villain doesn't even start with Kiriti Roy, Kalo Bhromor or Sharadindu. In Sharadindu Banerjee, Dr. Guha, what you saw is the only villain who comes back again in another story where he's far more diabolical and where he's actually acquiring a very secret WMD developed by a scientist in our humble Calcutta. So, he's the only villain who comes back. So, he's a very diabolical villain in my imagination. The source of the doctor as the villain, in my opinion, to a large extent is Sharat Chandra's Shobhushachi.
Okay, the third one. Okay.
Sharat Chandra wrote a huge novel called Sabyasachi, where there is this Indian freedom fighter who is a doctor, but वो भेष बदलता रहता है. Nobody knows who he is. Everybody keeps worrying about, keep trying to find him, and he's got this group of rebels and Indians fighting for independence, but even they don't know who he is because he keeps changing his appearance, and he's this mythical figure. And I think it started with Sharat Chandra and Shobusachi. The doctor, the typical doctor as this mythical villain figure who has also an evil side. Of course, in Shobusachi, he didn't have an evil side. In Kiriti Roy, Kalo Bhromar, he had an evil side. And Kiriti Roy and Kalo Bhromar are the latest. And in the middle sits Sharadindu Banerjee with his own Dr. Guha. In the Kitab, he is a humble homeopathic doctor who is this drug smuggler, sort of, in his real life. And then he comes back again as this criminal who wants his revenge from Byomkesh. I'll tell you where this film comes from. This film comes from the 12-year, 13-year-old me, genuinely. If you see, everything is slightly towards a boy's adventure, boy's own adventure. It's slightly towards fantasy. Chalo Shikari ka shikar kare is a flourish that I felt good writing and I felt good shooting because Ajit doesn't know he is being followed. Byomkesh knows he is being followed. Byomkesh shows Ajit, gate ki taraf dekho. Ajit says, oh, and Byomkesh says, Shikari ka shikar kare. This to me is about them. It's about Ajit, Byomkesh, two guys out on a hunt. तो मेरे लिए ये जमता है, लेकिन जिसके लिए नहीं जमता है, नहीं जमता है. I mean, pan it. That does. What I'm trying to say is that where I'm coming from is, I used to read it like this, you know. So that feeling and all those feelings are based on the dialogue between the detective and the assistant is the lallu and the detective is the smart paternal figure. तो छोटी-छोटी चीजें होती रहे, जैसे वो ब्योमकेश ने बोलता है कि तुम्हें डिटेक्टिव होना चाहिए, मुझे तुम्हारा बेवकूफ. तो and there is no reaction because Ajit first he thinks he is being praised. फिर बाद में पता चलता है, but that's just left. So वो टच भी तो है ना यार. नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूँ कि कुछ इधर की कुछ इधर की. You know, people who don't watch films and people who are not in the habit of watching films and therefore do not have the, I'll tell you something very scandalous, do not have the everyday skill that a lot of us have, film savvy people, to decode. Okay? This film also has to work for them because I am not giving you an argument like Shanghai. I am not giving you a shock like Love, Sex or Dhoka. I am trying to give you a ride which is based on a plot, which one genius knows what happens and a lot of people are trying to catch up. Believe me, I've had audience interactions with the other kind of audiences who have said that it's too difficult to catch up. It's too difficult to follow, it's too fast. Not in a bad way. They are saying that it's like a competition. You're trying to catch up, you're trying to catch up. So, in a detective film, if the audience doesn't understand, a sizable part of the audience doesn't understand कैसे क्या हुआ, क्या होता है कि then when there is an action scene happening, half their mind is on that क्या हुआ, तो action scene का मजा चला जाता है. So I did this so that the audience could understand because मेरे को वैसे भी गालियाँ पड़ती हैं कि भैंचो तुम्हारी फिल्म समझ नहीं आती. So there are lots of scenes which you haven't seen, okay? And there is a fantastic sequence of Byomkesh under the influence of heroin. Acting weirdly with Ajit and talking everything under the and his subconscious is coming up, and he's also singing a song, and those were shot.
So why you cut it off?
It's not relevant to the flow of a 2-hour film. You know, then you will say, okay, why are we going into a song? We didn't expect it from you. So एक song है, and it's just an example, and there are many things which are there, which we are hoping to bring out at a much more leisurely format. You know, a 2-hour, 10-minute film is a brrr, so maybe a director's cut, maybe DVD extra features, maybe something else.
4 episodic TV series.
There was a wow.
My question is, जो climax है, is that when I was seeing the film, I was expecting that you will create the tension of Calcutta under attack, and we will actually see the visuals of that Japanese army about to come and all that, and then he comes out as the hero of the piece. But were you ever tempted to do that?
Never. Never.
तेरा
But
expectation
you
ही गलत
wanted
है.
Never. Never. I would like to ask your प्रशंसा and back patting on this कि सर आपने Japanese attack
But sir,
सुनो आपने Japanese attack दो चीजों से दिखाई, ₹2 का साउंड इफेक्ट
और आप
और एक एक्टर वातानाबे. I am proud to do that. I don't want to. It's fantasy. I don't want to see Japanese soldiers. It's about Yang Guang and Bomkesh. Everything else is an excuse or a plot excuse to drive it, and it's a fantasy. I definitely wanted to do it like that. I mean, wrongly or rightly, that's audience judges. But I'm 100% happy when I see this. एक ड्राफ्ट ऐसा भी था, एक ड्राफ्ट था, Byomkesh goes to an island near Sundarbans, Mojuli Island, and he sees this whole village of boatmen who take boats up and down the Ganges massacred because the Japanese had come and hijacked those
Who is
boats.
that described in the plot of it?
Yeah, I'd cut it because this is better. Because Byomkesh wakes up, asks Ajit, according to me, Japanese attack? नहीं, radio चल रहा है, सब ठीक है. So this is what we see tomorrow. If we hear tomorrow, if you and I hear, okay, there was some guerrilla attack, Taj attacks happened. Some of us may have felt it, some of us may have been there, but 90% of us have heard it. That has far more horror and far more imagination in my mind. This is Urmi Juvekar's immortal contribution to the genre. I think so. She's not here right now. I wrote the first treatment note of this thing, and in that, Byomkesh appears in Mahamaya one night while it's raining outside, and तुम देखते तो खुश होते और वो दरवाजा खुलता है, and you know what's happening? My introduction of Byomkesh was 7-8 years ago कि सब लोग बैठ के ना वो रेडियो में वो सुन रहे हैं मर्डर मिस्ट्री और उसको सुन रहे हैं, and the heroine in the radio, somebody is knocking at the door, dum dum dum, and the heroine is saying, save me, help, and suddenly baat dum 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 dum. So everybody sort of gets scared. They open the door, and Byomkesh is standing there in the rain holding a sort of umbrella and saying that ek kamra milega. So it's a very good beginning, yeah, kya beginning hai, and all that. Fortunately, it was just a beginning. और उसके बाद से कुछ नहीं. उसके बाद से डिटेक्टिव वही कर रहा है जो वो हम एक्सपेक्ट कर चुके हैं करने के लिए. What Urmi did was, Urmi said, why am I making this film? I want to make this film only if I can see the origins of Byomkesh. If I can see the backstory of Byomkesh. If I can see a coming of age story. It was her lair, and then we came from that. And if you are starting Genesis, then the more entertaining ride is zero to hero through the villain. You see, normal Natya Shastra rule, hero is zero, villain is here. Okay, at the end of the story, hero to match the villain goes there and villain goes here. So that's what happens in a typical Ram Ravana Yuddha film.
You said that the villain, but the villain in your film, in Byomkesh, it's kind of building up
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the stage that he gets finally.
Yeah, because we don't know that he is a villain. But when he exposes himself, you see, we know of sorry,
So
please.
I was saying that my question is, for that kind of a villain that he becomes, why would he gets a letter and he comes there? I mean,
वो तो ब्योमकेश बोलता है ना कि आप वापस आए गुहा बन के मेरे को बताने के लिए ताकि सारा दोष गुहा पे पड़ जाए और यांगवांग तक कुछ ना पहुंचे.
so no, जो पहला जो आखिरी में जो लेटर मिलता है, so the next morning is the attack.
Yeah.
And he gets a letter and he's with Byomkesh
Yeah.
because he hasn't suspected Byomkesh of knowing so much.
अगर if you are Yanguang, okay, your attack is coming at 6 o'clock, okay, Byomkesh is saying आपका राज खुल गया है, मैं आपके साथ हूँ, प्लीज कम टू मी. बिकॉज Yang Wang has no way of knowing that Byomkesh has figured out the heroin thingy. Agree with me? That's Byomkesh's क्या कहते हैं ब्रह्मास्त्र. ओके, इसमें एक गलती मेरे से हो गई, वो ये था कि डाइनिंग टेबल सीन पे, और ये हम सब ने डिस्कस किया है, मेरे 2-3 टीममेट्स हैं यहाँ पे, डाइनिंग टेबल पे जो था, मैप से पहले Byomkesh should have taken out a crystal. एंड ही सेड ये सारे राज की जड़ ये क्रिस्टल है. वो नहीं कर, वो गलती हो गई, मैं खुद ही बोल रहा हूँ. वो होता तो एक वो, फिर आप बोलते कि वो मतलब थोड़ा शाकल वाला सीन हो गया, लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से वो रस में होता, इस फिल्म की रस में था, तो वो मेरे से गलती हो गई. ऐसे बोला कि आप जिसे समझते हैं कि ये आज़ादी का मामला है, एक डील है, इस क्रिस्टल की डील, और ऐसे करके पकड़ता, मेरी मत मारी गई थी, हुआ नहीं. Now he doesn't know कि इसको हेरोइन का पता है. He thinks Byomkesh is with me because मैं छत पे उसके सर के बाल संवार के गया हूँ और बोला हूँ कि तुम मेरे बेटे हो और तुम ऐसे करो, मेरे साथ आ जाओ. And Byomkesh loves me. अगर Byomkesh उसको चिट्ठी भेज रहा है कि आपका राज खुल गया, आप मेरे पास आइए, मैं आपको बताता हूँ क्या हुआ. Yang Wang will want to know what happened. He can't kill Byomkesh. He can't destroy everything because he is trying to find out what is it that Byomkesh is trying to tell me, because there's a lot at stake. Even the biggest villain has limitations, and those limitations make an enjoyable film. The villain is trying to tell the Japanese, okay, come and attack at this point, do this at this point. वो भी बहुत कुछ control कर रहा है, वो भी बेचारा है, वो भी अपनी फिल्म का हीरो है. So that's why I think he should come and listen to what Byomkesh has to say.